Hi,
Give it up. Hey,
everyone.
Alex.
How's it
Alex,
going?
guess what?
What?
So I'm learning technology, which is very exciting. And I asked you if there was any charities that you were working with, right? And uh, you said
Oh
care.org.
my gosh! Except it's
Yes.
backwards.
Except it's backwards. But I was able to make this Instagram Live a fundraiser for cares.org. And last time we checked, 5 people already donated. I don't know. How many? 11 people have already donated to cares.org because of you, Alex. So
Are you guys serious?
thank you.
Thank you guys so much for doing that. Thank you, Jake. And thank you to everyone who donated.
It's my pleasure, and I think it's their pleasure too. We're in the middle of the most dangerous part of making French macarons. And Alex, you can attest. You can attest that I've done this successfully before, correct? Have I made them for you?
You're an amazing cook. You're an amazing chef. I know that.
Thanks. That's why I brought you on. Say that exactly. But I'm in the process where you're folding the almond flour into the meringue, and that's where if you do it too much, it just goes wrong, and you don't.
If you do too much folding.
If you do too much folding, yeah.
So it's kind of like science.
It's like science. It's like experience and just looking at it and feeling it out. Right now, I'm terrified because I feel like I am overworking the crap out of this.
What happens if you overwork it? It doesn't bake properly?
So when I pipe it, when I pipe it onto the parchment paper to make the little cookie shapes, basically, it'll just fall flat, and then it won't rise and get the feet that macarons are so famously known for.
That sounds like something I would do, and then I'd just be like, well, it tastes good, just eat it anyway.
That's exactly what I say.
That's what I would say.
What's great about doing this alone in a kitchen with no one around too is no one can taste it, right? So I could make something that tastes truly awful, and no one would know.
And
as long as I did the bite and smile.
That's right.
You'll bite and smile.
And you're an actor, so you could do it well.
Oh man, I could really sell it. I could get a McDonald's commercial out of this, basically.
Is Sam on the floor next to you, looking up, trying to eat some of it?
He usually sits at the perimeter of the kitchen when I cook at night, because he knows he's not allowed for safety reasons, and you're not allowed to beg. But he's on his own during the day.
He's such a good dog.
He couldn't be bothered. Where's Levon?
He's not allowed to beg. I mean, Levon would never abide by any of that. You know that.
We broke Sam early.
So what's the next step? So you're folding it now, but not too much, and then do I get it?
Yeah.
Are you gonna safely social distance and drop these off at my door to try?
I mean, I think that's the only fair thing to do.
And then I can taste them and tell everyone if they're good or not.
Yeah, and I can also buy store-bought ones and tell you that they're the ones I made, and then everyone will be fooled. All right, so
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah. So it's supposed to come off in ribbons and melt, sort of melt back into itself. And it's supposed to be smooth, and I'm
your kitchen looks so organized and clean.
Yeah, it's because Allie did me a solid and really helped me out while I was getting ready. And she even cut little flowers from the garden, some succulents from the garden. So
she's such a
Alex, our production value is going through the roof with this thing.
She's such a good sous chef.
She really is. She's my sous chef. She's my producer, my booking agent.
And last but not least, your wife.
Exactly. Yeah, she is that as well. I'm just the luckiest guy, basically. Okay, this is where I get a little dangerous. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'd rather be.
Yeah, stop folding it. You're making me nervous now. You said
Alex,
you folded too much.
I don't know why I do this to myself. Why have I decided to cook hard things live? Because then when I fail, all my friends that cook too get to call me and text me and be like, "Oh, hey, you know that obvious thing you didn't do? This is a pastry bag. these are scissors. We're gonna cut just the tip.
That's what she said.
Exactly. Because we're gonna put a plain round tip in. This is how I do it. I put it on my pinky, and then just pull it down like that.
Really?
They don't teach you that in schools anymore.
No.
But that's how I do it. I don't know
never
if that's the
learned
right way. And then my other technique is I fold the tip, put it in a little mug, wrap the plastic down around the edge so I create like a big wide opening. So when I pour this this batter in, it in theory doesn't go everywhere. Okay.
Woo.
I should have taken some Xanax.
So this is the point where you actually squeeze the macaroons?
We're getting there. So basically, I have to put the hopefully properly folded batter into a pastry bag, and then the fun begins. And I'll tilt the camera down hopefully and show you my little setup. But dear God, I hope that this is right. It's going in. There's no going back. That's for sure. I have Allie like, hi, Levon. Sam, Levon.
You want some
Auntie
macaroons,
Alex.
Levon? Do you want some macaroons?
You want a little puppy macaroon,
Look
Levon?
who it is. It's Jake. He's making macaroons.
Hi, Levon. Oh, here comes Sam.
Oh, and Sam can't get you through the phone. You're safe here. Levon is very scared of Sam. Sam is a very sweet dog, but Levon is very...
Come here.
He's not...
Come here, you.
I think he's a little jealous of Sam because Sam...
Come here. Oh, they're best buddies. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Is that Auntie Alex?
Sam.
Is that Auntie Alex? Where's Auntie Alex? Where is she? Do you hear her? Yeah, good boy.
Sammy?
Sam has Sam's a lucky dog. He's got like the best aunties in the world. And Alex.
Oh, I love Sam.
Alex is one of
Sam's
his favorite
great,
aunties.
and every time he comes over, Levon is like a little bit annoyed for a day or two, and then he's totally used to it, totally fine.
Sam breaks him. Just full on breaks him. Okay. So, I got a nice mug of batter. Some macaron cookie batter.
What flavor are these macaroons?
So, we're making these, hopefully better though, Texas sheet cake, which Allie's mom makes like it's a cake, like a sheet cake, that's like almond flavored. And it was the first ever macaron flavor I made. So basically, it's an almond shell and a vanilla buttercream filling. And then I also sprinkle pistachios on the top.
I'll come pick them up. You can leave them in the driveway.
Either way, my agent came over yesterday. Hi, Chev, if you're watching, and dropped cookies off for me. So it's like a little meal train.
No way.
She made me salted caramel cookies. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Alex. Just.
I mean, it sounds like it's time for a new agent.
Time for a new agent. I mean, look at these.
We're very sensitive actors. We don't want to hear someone's getting something we're not. Oh,
yeah,
that's a beautiful cookie.
Look what I get.
Gorgeous.
Salted caramel cookies. Thanks.
You want to see what my agent gave me?
What did you make?
This is what my agent gave me. Nothing.
Oh wow.
Oh
wow. Did you pay 10% for that?
Did I what?
Did you pay 10% for that?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna try to tilt this down and show you the next step.
There's little.
Oh yeah.
Spaced out. Did you do that yourself, or does it come?
So basically, I just printed this. Let me see. I printed this off online. It's just like a macaron template, and I have little pieces of. Here's how high tech they are. Right? They come. I added technology to them, which was basically a strip of tape so that you can pull them out before you put them in the oven so they don't catch on fire.
Wow.
So we're kind of working with the best material money can buy.
I would have never been that pre-planned and organized, and you know it. I just would have they would have all ended up being different sizes and.
Look what I had Allie do. Written out, color coded, all my ingredients.
It's backwards, but it's too organized for me. I would never do that.
Yeah. So now is the fun part. And because I have a vintage oven, I have a vintage O'Keefe and Merritt oven, it's great. Like, it's awesome. I love it, but it's not as big as, like, big today's oven. So I can only make like this size sheet at a time. But it's okay because this template fits on it, and we're gonna start piping. So
this is so exciting.
This
is so exciting.
I know. So basically, we're gonna fill these little round templates here, and the trick is, as we take the piping tip away, I'm going to do a little swirl effect, and that's going to help the break off, basically, and let it fall back down, in theory, into itself, so we have a smooth top. It's tricky. I'm not the best, but I try. Okay, I'm going to start here. See a little flick?
Oh my gosh!
You see a little flick of the wrist? So I can already tell just by the feel of it that they are not over folded.
Jake, you should open a bakery.
I know that if I could pay someone to run it.
From your acting career, but
you know what? It might be time to just make an audible, do something totally different. If anything, I would say these could have used a couple more folds, but like I said, I'd almost rather it be a couple underfolded than one overfolded.
Why?
Just because when it's overfolded, like, it just will crackle up.
That's right, I already asked that.
Yeah, it just goes flat and it's not good.
They look amazing.
Thank you. And then there'll be a step after this that's really loud and obnoxious, and I'll give everybody a warning. Oh, that one's going to be ugly. You have to tap these down on the countertop really hard because you want to release the air bubbles.
And
that's another step that you can't forget.
Very advanced level cooking.
It's certainly tricky. You know what? I'll confess where I got the idea from. One of our favorite shows is MasterChef Junior. Because those
I've
kids,
never seen MasterChef Junior.
Oh my God, those kids are unbelievable. The kids made macarons, and that's what gave me the idea to be like, I feel like I could do that. So I wanted to try it. Here's a little technique, a little cheater's technique. Because like I said, the reason I can tell these aren't folded enough is because they're kind of swirly on the top. You can sometimes take a little toothpick and cheat and try to flatten these tops a little bit. But I can already tell that these definitely needed to be folded a couple more times. But again, I don't think it's going to, as long as they don't crack in the oven, it's not going to affect their taste. It's just the look factor. But here's also another reason why I like to sprinkle these cookies with the crushed pistachios, is because if you do have ugly tops, it hides it.
I love that.
Right?
Sprinkles. Have you ever put sprinkles on a macaroon?
So I've done, I do one of Allie's favorites. I do a funfetti, like a funfetti cake, right? And so I've done sprinkles on that one. And I've actually even put sprinkles inside the buttercream on that one, but I put them in the food processor so they're not like crunchy. So you just get like sprinkled sugar basically, and it colors the buttercream frosting as well. So
Before all of this happened, did you go to the new milk bar that they opened up out here?
I've never been to the milk bar, but I have made her cereal milk, and I've turned that into buttercream frosting.
That's incredible.
Yeah. All right. So important step here. You have to slam this on the countertop to get rid of the air bubbles, and you have to do it at least 4 times in all directions. So it's going to get loud. I don't know how loud it'll be on your phone, so just be ready. All right. Very important step. Here comes the technology. Here comes the technology. All right. Oh my God. It was a slow fall. Hold on, my little crappy tripod. Okay, I'm gonna lift it back up here. Bear with me for a second. Here's a step I always forget to do. Now is the time to put the pistachios on while it's still a little wet, so they stick. And like I try to. Oh my God, what happened? Have I lost?
Are you frozen on mine?
Yeah, we're both frozen.
On yours,
Bear with us. Maybe it'll come back.
it'll come back. Come on, internet.
Come on. Well, maybe when it comes back on, it'll be like a magic trick. You know, I'm seeing the next step is done.
Guys, in the comments, can you see us or is it?
Can you see the comments?
I can see the comments. So people in the comments, can you guys see us or is it? Oh, someone said something rude. Got trolls in the baking party. No one's saying anything, which means
am I just
you're
frozen?
frozen. They said they can see me, but they can't see you.
Okay.
So now I'm entertaining everyone.
Okay, please do that.
Mine, if you want to see if mine works, you can use my mic.
It says that Jake is frozen.
No, if you don't click here.